Hello, Aquarius. It is time for your weekly reading for June 14th to the 21st, 2021. I have to apologize. I have not done the weekly reading for the past couple of weeks, and to be honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to continue with them, but then I got a lot of feedback saying people wanted it, so I am continuing with it because your comments and things that you email me are very important, and I will listen to it. So, the channel's just starting, and we'll see how it goes. I want to do a lot more things for you. Like, I want to do love readings, which is sort of my area of expertise, and I want to do, like, pick a card or pick a deck readings for you, that sort of thing. Things that are really fun and different. I'm going to do some tarot deck reviews and just mix it up a bit, But in the meantime, I am back to the weeklies. I will continue for sure with the monthlies, and I will do the weeklies for now and maybe long into the future. We'll see. And hopefully we get some interest in the channel, and so I can get this out to lots of people, and it'll get good. I am into it. So this reading is going to be 6 cards. 6 cards. It's going to be all about moving into the future for you. So, whatever your hopes and dreams and aspirations and all those things are, this reading's very general, but each of you will be able to, sort of pick out the points of the cards that matter and apply it to your own situation. And I think it'll be fun for you and for me. So let's check it out. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Holy craziness. He keeps coming up, this guy. 5 Pentacles out of 6. That's something. Okay, this is a really interesting reading. Wow. Okay, so I'm guessing this is you, Aquarius, an air sign. So whether it's you or not, it is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but I'm guessing it is probably you. So the King of Swords, somebody who's kind of at the top of his game. If you're a younger person, you're probably very accomplished. Somebody who's always trying to gain knowledge, somebody who's very scholarly, always seeking the truth, doesn't like a lot of BS, really cuts to the chase, likes to be quite practical about matters, sometimes even perceived as a little cool, but really good at sort of getting to the bottom of things and not pussyfooting around too much or wasting time. You just like to get to what's what. So then you're surrounded by all this Pentacles stuff. And it's really quite fascinating because you've got a lot here. Now, this card can represent a loss of income or health. Sometimes it's very temporary. Right now, in the world, we're seeing a lot of income loss. A lot of people who are temporarily out of work, or they're their hours have been reduced, so their income has decreased somewhat. Sometimes it's even only for a matter of weeks, but sometimes it's for lots longer. So that could be what's going on here. Or maybe you're very, very focused on your finances and you're very worried about income loss. I'm finding that seems to be a running theme right now. People aren't quite sure what's happening monetarily, and they're quite concerned about what their financial future is going to look like. So maybe that's something that's going on with you. There's a reason all these Pentacles came up in this reading. This is the first reading that I've had this many of one suit in today, and this is my second to the last reading of the day. So this is pretty fascinating. So the King of Pentacles, he's kind of at the top of his game also. So you've got 2 kings here. So he is very accomplished. He's very financially oriented. He's a good investor. He's very good at staying the course and waiting while his investments, work to gain their full maturity and that kind of thing. He's got patience. He's solid. He's stable. Very solid with investing for things financially, and also working towards good health, because that's another kind of investment, isn't it? You have to put the time and the effort in to have good health, generally speaking. I mean, when you're young, you might just be lucky enough to have it, but as the older you get and the more accomplished you get, you usually tend to have to eat better and, be physical to have decent health. So that's another thing he's pretty good at. And like I say, he's kind of at the top of his game. So if this is a person that you know, he's an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and you can probably talk to him if he's somebody close to you, maybe your father, an uncle, a brother, what have you, about financial matters. Maybe he can give you some advice or help you in some manner with the whole financial situation. Then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight, if you notice, if you look at the other knights, like the Fire Knight, the Knight of Wands, his horse looks kind of like he's rushing into battle in a very fiery way. If you look at the Knight of Swords, he's driven with a determination like nothing ever in this world. And the Knight of Cups, his horse is sort of prancy looking, and he looks like he's, you know, doing his thing in quite a fun way. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and he's just standing there basically. He's still brave and strong and all the good attributes of a knight, but very stoic, very slow moving to get to the goal. You know, these guys both, they like to see things to fruition. They like to be very steady and solid. Some people would accuse them of being plodding, 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 or also plotting with two T's. You know, they work for a goal and they see it to the end. They want to see the goal come to maturity. That investment, the investment of time, the investment of money, the investment of everything that they do, they want to see it come to fruition. So, you know, these two guys, this could also be a real person, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, also an earth sign. But you see that where there's this financial concern, these earth signs are converging on it to perhaps fix it. Now, if this is you moving into the future, I'm going to say maybe you've got these concerns right now, but you are going to invest or do what you need to do to take care of the problem so that as you go into the future, you are going to be quite fine financially or get your health in order, because you have some investment you're going to start up or take part in. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's a business you're going to invest in. Maybe it's a portfolio for your financial stuff that you're going to create. Maybe you're going to invent something and there will be a financial reward from that. Whatever you're doing, it's at the beginning of it. It's the startup. It's something big. It's going to go well. Then you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is really having longevity and family around and money to sustain you and, you know, security, having your kind of life security sewed up. So I think you're going to do very, very well as you move into the future. This might just be a blip on the radar. I mean, I know somebody who is very solid as far as work goes and investing and working on that stuff, but he is always concerned about being here. And I find that with a lot of Capricorns especially, but also the other earth signs, there is always this sort of underlying drive to do the work and to do the investing and to make things happen because of this worry about poverty. And, you know, some people have come from poverty, but not everybody. So there's always this worry about it. So whatever it is for you, this is surfacing to kind of show you the way, so to speak, I think, and that you are not going to have to worry about money in the end. And I think it's interesting how you've shown up here. Now, whether you're a male or female, I'm going to say this card is probably representative of you because, you know, it's the air sign card that's among all these pentacles. So that's just my assumption. But it might be a significant air sign who's a person to you. That's always another possibility. But it's a very, very interesting reading. And I hope it's helpful to you and that your week goes fantastically. And I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think things are going to go really, really well. So take care, and I hope to talk to you next week.